Hey guys, I'm here again. My name is Noel and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. And please kindly subscribe to my channel and do not forget to smash the like button and please do share this video. Like I always say, this channel is unique because what I do here is to help you access important information on how you can study abroad, especially in the European Union at a very affordable tuition fees. Information rules the world. If you have the right information, then you can make the right decision most of the time. Okay, and then you don't need anybody or any agent to help you make application, or you don't have to rely on someone else to do that for you if you have the right information. So my channel is just designed to help you have access to this right information so that you can be able to do these things by yourself. Now, based on my personal experience and also my intensive research skills, I have been able to help you guys to watch most of my videos. All of them, in fact, that I do, all my videos are based on my research on a particular topic. And of course, because I'm in the system as well, I have the experience to living in the system. All these two factors, if you put them together, that's what makes this channel unique, because I don't just make video, I do my research extensively. And of course, I'm in the system. Okay, I am in the system, so I'm part of I am in the system, so I have an idea, humbly, without sounding immodest. I have an idea how this thing works, and I have to do some research to also back that idea, that experience. So obviously, if you understand the process, you can do this by yourself. So today I'm going to share with you some of the common reasons for visa rejections, especially if you're from third country national, including Nigerians. Okay? So the reasons your visa may be denied. If you want to study abroad in the European Union or in Luxembourg as a case study now, and you're from Nigeria, you need to be aware of the reasons why your visa may be denied. Before I proceed, as a disclaimer, I do not have any affiliation with any of the immigration authority. I am not an immigration agent. Please don't inbox me, don't DM me and ask me about visa. I don't get involved with that. I am not an immigration agent, and I do not speak on behalf of any immigration authority anywhere. My video is based on my personal experience and intensive research on each and every topic that I talked about in my channel. Again, I am not an immigration agent, and I do not speak on behalf of any immigration authority. If you want to make inquiries about immigration-related, visa-related issues, please contact the appropriate authorities for such inquiry. If you have questions based on my videos, specifically what I said in my videos, then you can ask me that question here. Drop it below the comment section and I'll try my best to respond to that. Again, I am not a visa agent. I do not speak on behalf of any immigration authority at all. Now, the common reasons that your visa may be rejected if you are a Nigerian or you are from the third country nationals as follows. There are some key reasons that visa application might be rejected. So if you want to study abroad, for example, or you're coming to work, you need to understand some of these pitfalls so that you can prepare adequately and find a way to avoid being getting yourself into this type of problems, so you can be able to prepare your application more effectively and adequately. So I'm going to highlight some of these reasons so that you can be able to know how to avoid them to make sure your application process for your visa to study in Luxembourg or anywhere abroad is smooth. All right? Or your visa to come and work is smooth. If you understand the pitfalls, then you can be able to find a way to avoid being in that position. Then you can make a smooth application and hopefully find yourself successful with your application. Now, one of the reasons is when your purpose of traveling is not clear. You need to convince the caseworker or immigration officer that your purpose of traveling to that country is genuine and not just for economic reasons. And that means you have to clearly detail the purpose of your trip, for example, to Luxembourg. So I would advise that you add a letter to your document. This is my personal advice. Just a short letter to explain the reason for your travel. If it's for study purposes, explain why that study is important to you, what you are going to do, how that will help you in your future career, objective goals, and be specific, but in a very detailed way to show that you have an idea of what you want and you don't intend to abuse the terms and conditions of your visa. All right. So you need to clearly state the purpose of your visit by adding additional letter to your documents that explain the reasons for your visit. You don't have to write so much, but to make it detailed, succinct, and clear so that it will enable the caseworker who is going to review your files to understand your intent, the reason for your visit. If your reason is vague and it's not clear and it's doubtful, that could result to your visa being rejected. So try and explain that in a letter in addition to your documentation when making your application. The second thing that may cause your visa to be rejected, and it's a big one, is insufficient financial evidence. Insufficient financial evidence. Now, make sure you meet the financial requirements specified for the type of visa you are applying for and provide sufficient evidence to back up that requirement. I made a recent video this year about the new proof of fund required for those who want to apply for the temporary authorization to stay in Luxembourg for 2024. And you need to have 17,317 euros in your account if you want to apply for the temporary authorization to stay in Luxembourg for this year. That was not the figure last year. It might still change next year. So you have to check the latest changes and make sure you have the right amount. You must have at least that figure, not even €1 less than that. It's better you have more than to have less. And if you are trying to use your country currency, be careful about foreign exchange fluctuation, because this might change when you have already submitted the application. So be careful. So financial evidence is very crucial. This is one of the elephant in the room. You must convince the caseworker that you have enough resources to take care of your living expenses while in the country. For example, while in Luxembourg. I'm focusing on Luxembourg now, but this is also applicable to any other country around the world. So insufficient financial evidence could make your visa rejected. Make sure you have enough proof of fund as indicated by the type of visa you're applying for. Number 3, unreliable or submitting fake travel document. This is a no. And some of you will go and use an agent. You don't know how they are sourcing your document for you. Why would you do that? I'm not saying all the agents are bad, but make sure you do this thing by yourself. Don't you ever submit any document that you cannot verify, because they're gonna check this document most times, and if it's fake, that could even attract a ban for you because you're trying to mislead or lie to the caseworker. Always submit genuine, authentic documents from reputable sources, because if you don't, this will lead to doubt about the authenticity of your documents, and this can lead to rejection. If you are trying to get a financial statement from your bank, make sure the bank even write to the authority that this document, this account belongs to you. Make sure it is stamped, it is signed by the bank responsible person, and make sure it is authentic. Do not submit a fake document. This can lead to your visa being rejected. Do not submit a fake document. All your documents must be genuine, authentic, and most importantly, verifiable. Please don't ever submit anything fake. If you don't have the right document at the time, then leave it until when you have it. Leave it until when you have it. Don't be in a hurry. Make sure you submit genuine documents. Do not submit fake documents. Okay? The next is make sure your travel insurance coverage is enough, right? For example, if you're applying if you're applying to come to Luxembourg, ensure your travel insurance covers a minimum of 30,000 euros, including medical repatriation, urgent medical care, and emergency hospital treatment, and is valid for the Schengen area. Now, this is the coverage, not what you're going to pay. Don't confuse the coverage with what you're going to pay for the insurance. So I've made a video about insurance if you want to come to Luxembourg. So check my YouTube channel. Then you can see potential insurance companies that will provide you with the right insurance that you need based on your specific situation. Just write to them, they'll give you a quotation, and then if you're okay with that, you go ahead and pay for it. Now, another thing that might lead to your visa being rejected is that when there is lack of sufficient evidence of your intent to return to your home country at the end of your study, for example, in Luxembourg. Depending on the type of visa you're applying for, you must demonstrate that you will return to Nigeria. Okay? And now I'm giving an example with Nigerian applicants now. You have to show that you return to Nigeria, for example, when making your application, because if they doubt that you may not return to your country after your studies, for example, this might mean that your intention to come to the country is not genuine and your visa may be rejected. So this may not be necessary for a long stay visa. Okay, if you have an indefinite job offer in Luxembourg, it may not be necessary. But if it's a short kind of visa, maybe going for visiting, you might need to convince them that you have intent to return. But if you are going there for long-term residency, maybe you're going to study or you have a indefinite job offer in Luxembourg, it may not be necessary to really dwell so much on this, but just be aware of that, okay? Then the last one is human errors. Yes. Oh, I didn't know I was filling the form this way. I made mistake. No. Mistake can occur, right? I agree. But make sure you do your best to avoid your own human error. Okay? Make sure you avoid your own human error. Apply correctly. Make sure if it's the country that requires you to fill some form, fill it correctly. Make sure your documents are in order, that you didn't make mistake with the documents. But again, if you believe there has been an error in the decision and everything you did is correct, I think you can also appeal against the decision if they allow for appeal. Okay? Because sometimes no, this is not sometimes you might, oh, I did my best. This is not the right decision because you believe you submitted everything that is needed and their decision is wrong. Then you can appeal against them and provide sufficient evidence to convince them that the decision they made was wrong, right? You have to bring a supporting evidence to support your appeal, not just saying you disagree. You have to show evidence to convince them that they got it wrong. So I hope you pay attention to these areas. Your intent of your visit, lack of sufficient fund, submitting fake documents, inadequate insurance coverage, lack of sufficient evidence of your intent to return back to your country, dependent type of visa you're applying for, and human errors. This point can lead to your visa rejection. So my idea is for you to be aware of these things so that you'll be able to know how to avoid them so that you can make your application smoothly and perhaps increase your chances of getting your visa to come to Luxembourg to study or to work or to any other countries around the world. So if you're a Nigerian, pay attention to this point carefully. If you're also from other countries, Ghana, in Africa, this is also applicable. Pay attention to them as well. Okay? So I hope this will help you to understand some of the reasons why your visa might be rejected if you want to come to Luxembourg to study or to work, or even other countries across the world. And thank you guys for watching again. I remain Emmanuel. I remain Noel. You can call me Noel for simplicity. And click the like button, share this video, and please feel free to drop your questions below the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and remember, you have the power to bend reality and create your own future. I am the Human Investor. Thank you for watching, and God bless you all really good. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Let's keep going. Don't forget that you have the power always. Everything you need to survive in life is in you. You can do it. Yes, you can do it. And I believe in you. Believe in yourself and you will get there. Do the right thing and be consistent with your goals. Be stubborn with your goals. Don't let go. You will be successful. I am the Human Investor. Thank you. And God bless you all. Really good. See you in a bit. You know that you can study abroad and pay as little as 200 euros per semester. Yes, 200 euros per semester. You don't have to break the bank to fulfill your goal or ambition of studying abroad. So visit my channel. You're gonna see videos of countries in the European Union, Schengen zone, where you can study and pay very low tuition fees, and even in some cases free of charge. I have videos across countries like Luxembourg, the Czech Republic, Belgium, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, and so many others. All you need is the right information, and you can be able to do this thing yourself. Remember, you have the power to bend reality and create your own future. Stop dreaming, stop thinking, start acting. Click on my channel, visit my YouTube channel and watch those videos. Like, subscribe, and then drop your questions. Together, we can make it. Come on, let's go.